Howdy guys, I'm back for probably, I guess, my third video. Just after reading my second video. So, on this one I'm going to kind of talk about humanistic rights and stuff, and from personal experiences and everything else. It mind boggles me how it just seems like liberalists, leftists, any anti-gunnists want to take all the guns out of everybody's hands, which is not exactly what I consider to be a smart idea. It's not really safe for people to not be able to protect themselves, and I mean, our Second Amendment was created so we can protect ourselves from our government. And so, what's crazy is, back in the 90s, this, I don't know names, I just know it was a Democrat senator, pretty sure, or governor, pretty sure senator, came up with a bill that basically states that if you get a domestic violence charge, you have to give up your Second Amendment rights, regardless of the tally. So, you know, in some cases nowadays, the guy hits the girl in Colorado, you know, I don't know the exact rules, I just get told that, you know, both parties have to go to jail. And if you're charged with domestic violence, you lose your Second Amendment right. And any felon, whatever else, I mean, there's people that, you know, drugs, whatever it may be, it's not exactly violent. And they take away your Second Amendment rights when you're charged or convicted. I have a lot of friends that have non-violent charges against them, and they've lost their right to own a gun. So, in essence, they kind of just do it. I mean, especially what's going to happen here shortly is with COVID and everybody's numbers are going up. So alcoholism, suicide, domestic violence is up. All these numbers are up, and I mean, there's a whole plot of people that are going to be without their gun rights. So it just mind boggles me that, you know, people are too stupid to understand the government just wants control over you and everything else. And socialism, Democrat, like, I really just don't understand. Why would you want to vote for a guy who says, yeah, I'm going to up the taxes? And everybody thinks, you know, oh, well, that's only for people that make more than $400,000 a year. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised. What's the president make? It'll probably be the number above what he makes. Just so that way Biden can get out of higher taxes as well. I mean, nobody wants to pay taxes. Why even get mad at Trump for any kind of tax? Like, cool, he managed to pay $750 or whatever it was. Awesome. He found a way to do it, as long as, you know, the IRS doesn't audit, you know, get him in trouble for it. Why are you complaining? Man, smart, obviously. I mean, that's not the reason. I'm pretty sure it's because he, like, prepays his taxes and stuff, or something like that. Either which way, and I could be wrong, but I'm just going off of common sense. Why would anybody want to pay taxes? Nobody wants to pay taxes. I mean, I swear, lower poverty level, that's why they pop out kids, so they get that child tax credit and get more money during taxes. But, I mean, anybody who's a Commonwealth, I mean, my parents are Commonwealth. They, you know, my dad works hard. I'm pretty sure he makes 6 figures a year. And, I mean, obviously not 4, it's barely in the 6s, so in the hundreds. Well, what's crazy is they're anti-Trumpers. My parents are anti-Trump. And I just don't understand that. I mean, they own guns and everything else. I mean, their morals and policies that my family has are more conservative morals. And yet, I know for a fact they didn't vote for Trump this year. My mom doesn't vote. My dad doesn't like Trump. My mom doesn't like Trump. And half my family that listens to my mom, you know, like her, they don't like Trump either. But then I got family that's in the oil industry. They, you know, of course, they're all Trump people. And, you know, you divide down party lines and everything else. It's just crazy. there used to be, more medium people in politics and in general. But I mean, I watched some video the other day that, multimedia, your social media, news, everything's grown up to divide us. I mean, that's what they do. They show content that fits your content best. So when you're conservative, they show conservative content. When you're liberal, it shows you liberal content. It's very crazy. And so our country is very divided, and there is no middle ground period anymore. I mean, there might be a few people, a few stragglers out there, but pretty much you're divided between Trump supporters, Trump haters, Biden supporters, and Biden haters. That's just nuts. There's polls out that people voted for Biden because they don't like Trump. They don't like Biden either. They just don't like Trump as much. And vice versa. People voted for Trump because they don't like Biden, and they don't like Trump either. And that's fine. I'm not gonna say that that's wrong. It's just not right in my head. As crazy as everything is in this world, and I gotta worry about it. I got 3 kids. I got 2 beautiful little girls and a son. I got an older daughter. She's 6. She'll be 7 here shortly. And I have a 1-year-old son and a brand new baby-born little girl. And I'm supposed to protect them in this craziness. I mean, who wouldn't want a gun right now? Period. Doesn't matter whether you're anti-gun. I mean, the craziness that's going on, the people rioting, looting, the murders that have happened. I mean, this country is getting scarier and scarier. And I mean, I'm lucky, I guess. I don't know, you consider it rural suburbia? I don't know. I'm out in a rural area of Colorado, but I guess I still live in a HOA housing place. But either way, I mean, it's not all, I don't live in rich by any means, and I still rent, which is sad. And I have a roommate. My business partner is my roommate. So, by means, we don't make a lot of money. I guess going back to the only guy who's commented and I think subscribed to my page or channel so far. I mean, I'm riding a 2003 XVS 1100 or V-Star Yamaha 1100cc, and I picked her up pretty cheap. I mean, I guess technically a little high compared to some, but either which way, I mean, she has 40,000 miles on it. She had 37 when I got it. It's about 41, 42 now. So I've been putting some miles on this one. I also have a 76 GL 1000 that, for some odd reason, I can never get all 4 cylinders to fire. I'll fix a carburetor issue, a coil issue. It don't matter. It just has issues. So it's kind of my winter project right now, and trying to get that one done. And I'll also do videos on that one. Right now that's all I have, and eventually I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm kind of looking at Yamaha Raider 1900cc, just monster of a what they call muscle cruiser. And as far as this bike goes, I mean, I love it actually. It's a very good maneuverable bike. Sad thing is, I guess it's considered a beginner bike too. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. I can climb on anything and ride anything. I always have. I mean, I've been riding dirt bikes and quads and my entirety of life. I mean, not constantly, but at least enough to know what I'm doing on one of these. But either way, yeah. So back to the original thing. All I can say is don't screw up, because the government has no problem finding a way to take your guns away from you. So yeah, that's my best advice. Yeah. Also, yeah, I'll make that another topic. So I guess hopefully you enjoyed this 3rd video on my long trip to my errand here. So yeah, like, subscribe if you like. If not, don't have to like and subscribe it, but definitely can give me your opinions regardless. Still new to this whole YouTube. Well, I should say posting videos, because I'm also putting them on Rumble. At least trying to learn the platforms. So yeah, y'all have a good one.